A group of scientists find themselves in the middle of an ancient war between aliens and predators. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at Aliens versus Predators that came out in 2004 and was directed by Paul Anderson. I really didn't know what to expect with this movie. I'd never looked at any reviews. I've never seen any clips of this movie at all. And I did watch the first two Predators in preparation for watching these. And although I don't think I really needed to. It was kind of helpful just to see the gadgets before I watched this movie of what the Predator has. All I was hoping for was a fun action movie, pretty much, between Alien and Predators. And I think for the most part, this movie delivered pretty good on that. So let's get into what I liked. This movie has very good visuals and effects that blew me away for being released in 2004. By far the best effects that this series has had so far. By far the best CGI effects that this series have had so far. I'm not going to say practical, but definitely CGI effects were top notch in this movie for a 2004 film. And I really like the snow setting that they went for. They're on this ship that's in the Arctic Ocean, I think, or they're in some frozen ocean. When they get to their destination, they're on this Arctic setting, and I think it fits very well. I'm a huge fan of snow and horror movies. I think it's a perfect setting for horror movies, and some of my favorites are snow settings. And this movie did not disappoint with the gore. This movie has some great kills, and the effects on the alien and the predator are very good. Very cool stuff. I thought the fight scenes deliver very well between the alien and the predator, and with the humans and the alien and predators. I thought they never disappointed, and overall it was just good action all around. So you're following these scientists that are looking for an unusual reading that they got on one of their tests. I think they found like a pyramid that wasn't there before. It was buried some odd 3,000 feet under the ice or something like that. That's the story setup of this movie, and you're following these scientists that are going to investigate what's going on here, and they stumble across predators and alien. And I thought for the most part that was a pretty good story setup. It was definitely off the beaten trail of the Alien and the Predator movies from what I've seen so far, but I think for what they had to work with to get these two to come together, I thought it wasn't bad. It was pretty decent, and it was entertaining. On the other hand of the story, though, it eventually gets to this part where this guy is explaining, which I really don't know how he knew this, but he found out somehow that the aliens, or the predators, I think, taught the humans how to build in the beginning of time. And I don't know, I thought that was super weird. It was a weird explanation. And then it shows a flashback of aliens and predators, and they've been having a war since the beginning of time, which I thought was super weird and odd. I don't know if that was the best way to explain it. And I was overall just mixed about it. I kind of just went with it for the movie's sake, but I don't know. That was one thing that I was kind of iffy on. And then you have the look of the predators, and although the predator effects are really good, the predators do look different from the first two movies that I watched. The mask is a little bit different, not a whole lot, but a little bit different, and they look buff. The first two Predator movies from the 80s and 90s, the Predator looks super fit and athletic, and then you get to this one, and although there were all different types of predators there, and they all looked slightly different, the main one that you're with kind of looks fatter, if that makes sense, and buff. And I don't know, I didn't like the look as much as I did in the first two Predator movies that I seen. I liked the athletic look. I think it fit the character more, and that was just a small nitpick that I had with the movie. The ending of this movie I thought was very entertaining. It was definitely the highlight of this movie. You had the Queen Alien coming after the final girl and the final Predator, which eventually they teamed up, and I don't know how I feel about that either. It kind of worked out in the story sense, and at the end of Predators, 1990, I think it came out, it kind of showed that chemistry with predators and humans, and that they don't always kill them. They only kill them when they need to, or they need something. And this movie kind of explained that predators come back because they need a sacrifice. The Queen Alien is coming after this final girl and this final predator, and I think the Queen Alien looks absolutely badass. It's one of the coolest aliens I've seen in the series so far, and it was a good action scene, good fight scene, and it was a good alien death. dramatic Predator death at the end as well. So I liked the ending. I thought it was definitely the highlight and the highest moment of this movie. So overall, I thought this was an entertaining action horror movie. It didn't do a whole lot for me while also entertaining me for about an hour and a half, so it wasn't too bad. I'm going to give it a 3 stars out of 5. It's definitely mid to high 3-star. I would recommend you see this if you like just action horror in general. It's got good kills, good gore, good fight scenes between Alien and Predator. So it's a good hour and 40 minutes, hour and a half of action horror, and I'd rewatch it again. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I am halfway to 500 subscribers, as I said in my last video. At 500, I will be dropping my top 25 horror movies of all time, so I'd appreciate it if you guys help me get there. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll see you guys next time with Alien vs. Predator Requiem.